I'm Jess. Welcome to the That Balanced Chick meditation series. I'm so excited to be hosting you for the next 12 weeks while you build your meditation muscles. Personally, I've been meditating since about the time I was 10 years old, and it's a skill I'm super thankful to have grown up with. It's a skill that really anybody can benefit from, and it's great because you can start at any time in your life and still see the benefits. So, the way this series is going to work is each week we're going to release a new guided meditation that's meant to be practiced every day at the same time, so you're really building the habit. And with practice, you're going to really gain the skills that each particular meditation is focused on. So, without further ado, we're going to move into the actual techniques. So one of the first things we want to talk about when we talk about how to meditate is how to sit. The position you see me in now is called Seiza, and it's a very traditional Japanese form of meditation that requires a very structured seat. You start by sitting on your feet with your big toes crossed, and you have your knees about shoulder width apart, so you end up having this V shape for your base. You also want to make sure your back is completely straight. You almost want to think of it as if you have a pole running through your spine at the top of your head. At the end of it, you put your fingers together and put your hands on your thighs, and you get the full structure of Seiza. Now, most people don't like sitting in Seiza for very long. It's uncomfortable and it's foreign to them, and it's just really very structured, so you can't move too much. Which is why I highly recommend using half lotus in meditation. For that, you want to have something that you can sit on. I like a nice little bolster to sit on, but you really can sit on anything, whether it's a hard surface, a chair, a pillow, whatever makes you comfortable. The half lotus is super similar to sitting cross-legged like you did when you were a kid. You have your bottom leg as close to your butt or the cushion you're sitting on as possible, and your top leg is folded on top with your foot facing upwards. You also want to make sure your spine is straight in this position, and your hands can go pretty much anywhere you want. Usually I sit them on my legs, or I hold them together in front of me. The third position that I want to talk about is laying flat on your back. This is a great alternative, and it doesn't put any strain on your body, but it does keep your spine straight, which is really important because that's what allows the energy within your body to move freely. Once you've decided which position is going to work best for you and how you're going to sit during these meditations, and don't worry, you can switch them up, then you want to focus on how to breathe. So, I bet you're thinking that you already know how to breathe, and I'm sure you do. The problem is most people only take breaths that fill the top of their lungs, and it's really important that while you're meditating, you take deep belly breaths that fill your entire abdomen. The way you can tell if you're doing it properly is to place your hand on your stomach under your belly button and take a deep breath. If your hand moves, you're doing it the right way. And there's one more piece. When you inhale, you want to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. That way you're creating a complete cycle. Now, I want you to practice this a few times right now, and then over the next 12 weeks, I want you to do your best to maintain it while we're meditating. Great. And the last thing that we need to cover before we jump into the meditation videos is the chakra system. Now, a full understanding takes years to master, so I'm only going to cover the basics, starting with what a chakra is. Each school of thought explains it a bit differently, but the core of it is that each chakra is a specific energy center within your body that has different responsibilities, both physically and energetically, depending upon its location. While there are thousands of chakras of all sizes throughout your body, there are 7 main ones. The first is known as the root chakra and is located at the bottom of your spine around your butt. It is typically represented by a reddish color and represents your legs and feet. The energy here is linked to survival and to the physical world. The second is known as the sacral chakra and is located in the space below your belly button. It is signified by the color orange and corresponds to your reproductive organs. The energy here is linked to desire and passion. The third is your solar plexus chakra and is located at the center of your abdomen just below your rib cage. It is represented by the color yellow and corresponds to your pancreas, stomach, and liver. The energy here is linked to your personal power. The fourth is the heart chakra and is located exactly where you'd expect in the center of your rib cage. The heart is represented by the color green, not pink, and corresponds to your thymus, which is responsible for your immune system. The energy here is linked to love and compassion. The fifth energy center is the throat chakra and is located where your collarbone makes a V at the front of your neck. It is represented by the color blue and corresponds to your mouth, arms, and hands. The energy here is linked to communication and expression. The sixth chakra is one most people have heard of and is known as the third eye chakra. It is located at the center point behind your forehead, just above your physical eyes.
It is signified as the color purple or indigo and corresponds to the pituitary gland. This energy here is linked with clarity and intuition. Finally, the 7th chakra is known as the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head where a crown would sit. It is often signified with a violet color, but I find that it is truly the unity of all colors and typically view it on the golden and white spectrum. This chakra corresponds to the pineal gland, and the energy is linked to your connection with the universe and higher powers, such as God, gods, angels, spirits, and so on.
So, I know that was a lot of information, and I don't want you to worry about memorizing all of it. The most important part is the location of each chakra center and its corresponding color. After that, it's all just background information. But with all of that, you are actually ready to begin your meditation practice. So I just want to remind you one more time that we're going to be releasing a new meditation every single week. And in between, you're meant to practice that same meditation every day at the same time so you really build that meditation habit. Now, if you go through a meditation that you don't necessarily get the first time, that's totally fine. Just keep practicing and you will. So, good luck, have fun, and enjoy the process.